everyone. This is Ankita Rath from ODISHATV.in bringing you today's news from Odisha. First, the headlines. Corporation Minister Damodar Raut informs Odisha Assembly that the state government has plans to construct 3,400 new godowns to store paddy and other seeds and fertilizers. 10-member central team to visit Odisha to review drought situation in the state. Commissionerate Police burst robbery gang, nabbed 10 including 4 non-Odia women, seizes cash, gold chain and a 4-wheeler vehicle from their possession. Odisha High Court grants conditional bail to social activist and Maoist negotiator Dandapani Mahanti on sedition charges levelled against him. And Odisha Tourism Department's 5-day twin mega events of Konark Festival and International Sand Art Festival kickstarts along Chandrabhaga Beach. Now the details. Corporation Minister Damodar Raut on Wednesday informed the State Assembly that the state government has a proposal to construct 3,400 new godowns to store paddy and other seeds and fertilizers. As decided by the state government, construction of these proposed godowns would be taken up by the Markfit, Odisha Warehousing Construction Corporation, Primary Agriculture Credit Societies PACS and Regulated Market Committee, the minister said. The statement of the minister came during the question hour in response to the concern of the members cutting across party lines over construction of new godowns and their proper utilization for safe storage of paddy and other seeds and fertilizers. They also urged the corporation minister to ensure proper coordination among the Panchayati Raj, Corporation and Food Supply and Consumer Welfare departments. However, the minister in his reply said special arrangements would be made for construction of these new godowns for the benefit of the farmers. A decision on construction of these new godowns would be taken at a joint meeting between the Panchayati Raj and Corporation departments very soon, Raut informed. A 10-member central team is scheduled to reach Odisha on Wednesday to review the drought situation in the state. As informed by Special Relief Commissioner Pradipta Kumar Mahapatra, the central team led by Union Joint Secretary Agriculture K. Srinivas will arrive in the state capital on Wednesday evening. Prior to this, the central team had paid its 2-day visit on October 7 and 8 and given some proposals to the state government. Mahapatra said following the submission of interim memorandum on drought by the state government, the centre has constituted an interministerial team led by Union Joint Secretary Agriculture K. Srinivas. He further said the team, after completing the district tour, will return to Bhubaneswar on December 4 and attend a review meeting presided over by the Chief Secretary at the State Secretariat on the next day. At the meeting, the state officials will brief the team on the overall drought situation in the state. The central team will leave for New Delhi on December 6.
3-4-2 दिन से फील्ड जी बुलापी विभिन्न जिला गस्त करेंगे हेलिकप्टर मध्यम से जेहतु आम मोस्ट अफेक्टेड एरिया जावाई अनुरोध करूँ से रिपोर्ट को पाई से तर्जमा करके निष्पत्ति नहीं नुआपड़ा कलाहांडी बलांगीर बरगढ़ ये मोस्टली अफेक्टेड एरिया जो बेसी क्षयक्षति होती बरणी अच्छी से एरिया गुड़ी गस्त करेंगे ये पहुँचला से निष्पत्ति नहीं पारती जब अधिक आउ जिला गस्त करेंगे.
A gang of robbers who used innovative ways to loot people in and around Bhubaneswar have been arrested by police. The gang comprises 4 non-Odia women and 6 criminals. Police have seized cash, gold chain and a 4-wheeler vehicle from the gang. According to sources, the gang used innovative ways of luring customers on the pretext of providing call girls to commit the crimes. The gang was led by 4 young women, 3 of whom belong to Kolkata in West Bengal, while another has been identified as a resident of Bihar. Notably, on Monday, the gang contacted a businessman belonging from Western Odisha and asked him to come to Full Nakhra on the outskirts of Bhubaneswar. Then the 3 male members of the gang accompanied the businessman to a room in nearby Naharakanta area where 3 women members were already present. Once the businessman reached there, they robbed him of Rs 51,000 and a gold chain. Then the robbers dropped off the businessman on the vehicle and fled. Sources said the modus operandi of the group was to identify customers who are then contacted over telephone. The identified victims are then called over to the scheduled place where the gang members burgle them. Moreover, they also loot people after seeking lift from them, said sources. Police have seized cash worth Rs 47,000, a gold chain, 3 cars, 2 motorcycles and 12 mobile phones from their possession. Efforts are on to establish the gang links with a car robbery after seeking lift in Khandagiri area of Bhubaneswar yesterday.
एटा गोटे नुआ प्रकार मोडस ऑपरेंडी अच्छी जोटी की थ्रू मोबाइल फोन अथवा थ्रू वेबसाइट से माने कही भी यही प्रकार कॉल गर्ल्स अवेलेबल अच्छी जियो माने अवेलेबल अच्छी से यदि लालच रे आसिक किए लोक फर्दर संपर्क करला जियो सहित भी भेटी हम तापर से प्रक्रिया रे एमाने ताको टंका पैसा को तो लूटी नेबे.
The Odisha High Court on Tuesday granted conditional bail to social activist and Maoist negotiator Dandapani Mahanti on sedition charges leveled against him. Hearing the bail plea, the court has directed Mahanti not to leave Berhampur without due permission of the Berhampur court. Yesterday's bail have paved way for Mahanti's release from jail as he has been cleared in 19 cases and has received conditional bail in 4 cases. He was charged with 24 such cases. He had been arrested on charges of being involved in left-wing extremist activities and providing logistics to Maoists. Mahanti acted twice as an interlocutor between Maoist and the Odisha government and was instrumental in the release of 2 Italian tourists, Paolo Bususco and Claudio Colangelo in 2012 and also Malkangiri District Collector R. Vinil Krishna in 2011. In a bizarre incident, a man was found hanging from a tree on the premises of an OS officer's official quarters at Unit 6 in Bhubaneswar on Wednesday. OS officer Arunachal Das found the youth hanging from a guava tree on his quarter via 63 premises while he was coming out of the house for morning walk. He immediately informed police. Meanwhile, police reached the spot and sent the body for post-mortem. The forensic team is also trying to figure out the reason of death. All angles of the case are kept open, police said. The identity of the deceased is not yet known. The family members of the officer and locals said they never saw the man in the locality. In an unfortunate incident, Angul MLA Rajnikant Singh sustained injuries while his driver died after the car in which they were travelling hit a roadside electric pole near Rasola in Angul late on Tuesday night. Sources said Singh was on the way to Angul in a car after attending the first day of the State Assembly's winter session when the driver lost control of the vehicle while giving side to a truck coming from opposite side. The car hit a roadside electric pole. Driver of the vehicle died on the spot. The legislator who sustained injuries on face was admitted to Hindol Health Centre and later shifted to Bhubaneswar for better treatment. Odisha Tourism Department's 5-day twin mega events of Konark Festival and International Sand Art Festival were inaugurated along Chandrabhag Beach on Tuesday evening. The festival is being held in an open-air auditorium with famous Sun Temple at the backdrop with 5 renowned Odissi troupes along with the famous artists of Manipuri, Sastriya, Kuchipudi, Bharatnatyam and Kathak. Similarly, the International Sand Art Festival this year will feature 35 stalls with reputed international and national artists. Women sand artists and differently abled sand artists will also participate in the festival coordinated by Sudarshan Patnaik. Awards and trophies will be given to the winners. Since both the events are of international importance and unique in nature, the Department of Tourism has laid emphasis on hassle-free management and taking sincere efforts to attract more and more tourists and art lovers through media campaign and tour packages through Odisha Tourism Department cooperation, said Tourism Department sources. Senior vet surgeons of Odisha University of Agriculture and Technology on Tuesday began the treatment of an injured leopard which was rescued from Athamalik Wildlife Zone on Monday. The forest staff had rescued the injured leopard from inside Nakan PWD bungalow premises under Athamalik Wildlife Division on Monday. It was later taken to Nandankanan Zoo where the zoo staff conducted preliminary treatment. But as the health condition of the leopard deteriorated, it was shifted to the veterinary wing of Odisha University of Agriculture and Technology in Bhubaneswar on Tuesday morning, where the doctors found out that due to deep injuries on spine, the leopard has gone paralytic as it is unable to move its legs. Talking to the media in Bhubaneswar, Professor Dr. Indramani Nath of OUAT said the treatment of paralysis is the most complicated process. Dr. Sushen Kumar Panda, a vet surgeon of OUAT veterinary wing, said the extent of injury the leopard has sustained can be known in course of time.
Paralysis रोगर चिकित्सा बहुत सबुठ आज्ञा कष्ट आईटा बर्तमान परिस्थिति में कही पार नहीं किंतु आम 10-15 दिन बर्तमान इन्फ्रारेड आ नर्भाइन टनिक देलापर आम स्लिंग रे रखा चेष्टा कर दौड़ी रे झुले रखला भाया सी तार लांज आस्ते आस्ते मुवमेंट कला कि गोड़ मुवमेंट कला आज्ञा गोटे पॉजिटिव आशा आम आसो
केते एक्सटेंसिव होता केवल भविष्य में जापर बर्तमान समस्त चिकित्सा तो चालू रही डायग्नोसिस चालू रही तार मध्य सब परीक्षा करा किंतु या भितर मसल इंजुरी नर्व इंजुरी एवं बोन इंजुरी सब देखला जहाँ जना पड़ुछि जे एते शीघ्र जदि नहब किंतु भविष्य को निश्चित भाव में किछि इंप्रूवमेंट हो पारे.
A farmer of Para village of Chendipada block died on Tuesday at the SCB Medical College and Hospital in Cuttack after consuming pesticide. The deceased, identified as Dandadhara Dehuri, was not in a balanced state of mind due to crop loss and debt burden, said family members. Dehuri was admitted to the SCB hospital under a critical condition after he attempted to end his life by consuming pesticide on November 19. The farmer breathed his last while undergoing treatment at the hospital. Meanwhile, tension erupted in the village after the body of the farmer reached there. Locals staged a protest in front of the revenue inspector's office while keeping the body and demanded compensation for the deceased family. Duryodhana Deuri, the deceased farmer's son, said, "We had cultivated paddy in 5 acres. However, there was no crop." Further, he stated, "We had taken Rs 40,000 loan and he was not in a balanced state of mind due to the crop loss." The government railway police officials from Haridwar in Uttarakhand will soon seek remand of Ramachandran Subhash, prime accused in the Puri station arson incident in connection with a similar case in the holy city. Though the officials have not yet disclosed when they will urge the Puri SDJM about the remand of Subhash, an investigating officer said a development on similar line is expected in a day or two. Earlier in the day, the 3-member visiting team recorded the statement of Subhash under Section 161 CRPC after being permitted by the court. However, the official remained tight-lipped when asked about any knowledge or confession by Subhash regarding the November 4th fire incident in Haridwar station. Notably, fire was noticed in an empty coach of Delhi Rishikesh passenger train on November 4 at Haridwar station. Then on November 12, blazes were reported on 5 trains in West Bengal's Kharagpur and Bhubaneswar and Puri. Like the Haridwar fire, 6 empty coaches of stationary trains were targeted and no injuries were reported. Subhash, who was already been interrogated by NIA officials, was sent to jail after his 3-day remand ended on Tuesday. Taking a strong note of the death of a 24-year-old youth at Baripada police station during police custody, Mayurbhanj SP Anup Krishna on Tuesday suspended 2 assistant sub-inspectors and 1 lady constable. The suspended police officers are Umesh Nayak, Pikartan Lenka and Diptimai Barik. Chandan Das of Kalisahi village was detained by the police on Monday on theft charges. However, he was found hanging inside the latrine of the police station. Police later sent the body for postmortem to the district headquarters hospital. Family members of the deceased have alleged that the police have beaten Chandan to death. Reacting to the charges, Gobind Chandra Manik, additional SP Mayurbhanj, said the investigation is being done as per the guidelines of Human Rights Commission. Actions will be taken against the persons who would be found guilty from the prop. On the basis of allegations, station diary officer, investigating officer and sentry have been suspended. Meanwhile, the Chief Minister's Relief Fund announced a compensation of Rs 1 lakh for the family of Das.
पुलिस वाला ही एक्सपर्ट कर चुन पुलिस वाला ही मार दी अब कुछ नहीं काली नहीं थे सकाल जन मरी होगी
ह्यूमन राइट्स कमिशन गाइडलाइन इन्वेस्टिगेशन हो तेणु इन्वेस्टिगेशन जी दोषी सब्यस्त हे निश्चित भाव कार्यानुष्ठान ग्रहण कर जो मैंने ड्यूटी खिलाफ करते लोक जनसाधारण दाबी अभियोग कले तेणु से जन को आम स्टेशन डायरी ऑफिसर इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग ऑफिसर एवं सेंट्री को आम सस्पेंड करूँ.
Before wrapping up, the headlines once again. Corporation Minister Damodar Raut informs Odisha Assembly that the state government has plans to construct 3,400 new godowns to store paddy and other seeds and fertilizers. 10-member central team to visit Odisha to review drought situation in the state. Commissionerate Police burst robbery gang, nabbed 10 including 4 non-Odia women, seizes cash, gold chain and a 4-wheeler vehicle from their possession. Odisha High Court grants conditional bail to social activist and Maoist negotiator Dandapani Mahanti on sedition charges levelled against him. And Odisha Tourism Department's 5-day twin mega events of Konark Festival and International Sand Art Festival kickstarts along Chandrabhaga Beach. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.